Before we start, I want to be really clear about something. What you're looking at right now is AI, not to fake anything, not to trick anyone, but to show what's actually possible. I'm a filmmaker and a maker, and right now, AI is just another tool in the kit. Like a camera, like editing software, like a pencil and paper. The difference is, most people think this stuff is complicated, expensive, or completely out of reach. It isn't. In this video, I'm going to break it down and show you exactly how this is done. In 4 simple steps. No jargon, no hype. Just a clear process you can actually use. If you've ever thought, I'd love to make films, sketches, or visuals like this, but I wouldn't know where to start. This is for you. Let's get into it. So before I show you how, here's what we're actually aiming for. This entire scene, the visuals, the movement, the atmosphere, was created using AI. No film crew, no cameras, no studio, just an idea and the right process. Now let me show you how that breaks down. Step 1 is the idea. This is the bit most people get wrong. They think AI starts with software or prompts or setting. It doesn't. It starts with a decision. What am I trying to show? Not the tools, not the process, just the result. For this project, I decided I wanted something cinematic, moody lighting, a sense of story, something that feels like it belongs in a film. That's it. No script, no storyboard, no camera plan, just a clear intention. Once you lock that in, AI becomes a tool that helps you express the idea instead of something you wrestle with. And that's why step 1 matters most. Because if the idea is clear, everything that follows becomes simple. Step 2 is turning the idea into visuals. This is the part people think is complicated. It isn't. Once the idea is clear, you're not asking AI to invent anything. You're asking it to interpret. I start simple. I describe the scene the same way I'd explain it to another person. The mood, the lighting, the environment, the feeling I want it to give off. Not technical language, not perfect wording, just clear intent. Then I let the AI generate options. And this is important. I don't expect it to be perfect first time. I treat it like casting or location scouting. Some are wrong and occasionally one just clicks. When that happens, I refine it slightly. Not by adding complexity, but by removing what doesn't belong. That's the mindset shift. You're not fighting the AI, you're curating. And once you have visuals that feel right, you're no longer imagining the film. You're looking at it. Step 3 is bringing it to life. This is where voice and performance come in. Before anything else, the first real step happens outside the visuals. Voice. I use ElevenLabs to create a voice clone. That means reading a script, at least 30 minutes. So the system learns your tone, rhythm, and pacing. The more you give it, the closer it sounds to you. Once that voice is trained, I link ElevenLabs directly into HeyGen using an API key. That connection is important. It allows HeyGen to process the voice through ElevenLabs. So the avatar isn't just lip syncing, it's performing using your cloned voice. With that link in place, I create an avatar in HeyGen using the same reference image I used for the visuals. Then I bring in a script. That script can be written by you or refined using ChatGPT. I paste it into HeyGen, choose the ElevenLabs voice, and HeyGen handles the delivery and lip sync. At that point, it stops feeling technical. You're not dealing with AI systems anymore. You're directing a performance. You choose what stays, what goes, and how it feels. AI just removes the friction. The creative decisions are still yours. And I'll break down each of these steps properly in future videos. This is just the full picture. Step 4 is editing, and this is where everything comes together. This part isn't about AI at all. It's about flow. I edit on a Mac using Final Cut Pro, but honestly, the software doesn't matter. Use whatever you're comfortable with. What matters is how it feels. I bring everything into a timeline and start shaping the story. What needs space? What needs pace? What needs to breathe? I'm not cutting for speed. I'm cutting for intention. Music goes in early because music changes how every cut feels. depending on the subject, of course. Sometimes I'll let a shot sit longer than feels comfortable. Sometimes I'll cut early and leave the audience wanting more. That's editing. This is where AI-generated pieces stop feeling like clips and start feeling like something designed, something considered. And once you understand that, you realise something important. AI doesn't make the film for you. It gives you material. You're still the editor. You're still the director. You're still the one deciding what the audience experiences. That part hasn't changed. One last thing I should mention, because it always comes up. Cost. This isn't completely free, but it also doesn't have to be expensive. I'll be honest, I've got subscriptions coming out of my ears at the moment. That's because I'm experimenting, testing and pushing things. You don't need to do that. You can start with one image tool, one voice, and one editing setup you already own. You can pay monthly, try things, cancel what you don't use, and compared to cameras, crews, locations and gear, this is still one of the cheapest ways to make films I've ever used. The important thing isn't having every tool, it's knowing why you're using the ones you choose. If this helped, I'm going to keep sharing what I'm learning as I go. Simple processes, real results. Subscribe if you want to follow along.